Why is Shiba Inu crashing? Why is Bone crashing? Why is Leash crashing? Well, I'm going to give you 3 reasons in this video on why this is happening, why SHIB is crashing despite Shibarium launching yesterday. Reason number 1, the overall cryptocurrency market is crashing. Anytime Bitcoin and Ethereum fall, so do the altcoins. And we've seen Ethereum and Bitcoin, of course, leading the way, making up 60%, 70% of the market. It just depends on which day you're looking at it. They are falling, basically pulling down the entire market. Now, on top of that, we're seeing SHIB, Bone, and Leash, every token in the ecosystem, fall a little bit harder for 2 other reasons. And those are the 2 we're going to dive into in this video, guys. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe down below. Yesterday was a fantastic day. It sets the stage for the future of this ecosystem. But right now, there's going to be growing pains. There's going to be growing pains, and people are getting frustrated. People are not seeing the long-term outlook here. And you're seeing a buy the rumor, sell the news event. That is reason number 1 why we're seeing the prices of SHIB, Bone, and Leash crash a little bit harder than the rest of the market. Keep in mind, number 1 is the entire market is coming down. You're going to get downward sell pressure because of that. But there are a lot of traders out there that do something that's called buy the rumor, sell the news, right? So Shibarium had been announced for quite a while now. People were gearing up for yesterday to be the day, and they had plans to sell on that day. Same thing happened with Dogecoin way back in 2021, right? When Elon Musk went on Saturday Night Live and talked about Dogecoin. You can look at events like this all across the board in crypto over the last 3 years, at least since I've been here on YouTube. And there's always an element that is buy the rumor, sell the news. There are particular traders who take a look at a catalyst, run the price up, whether they get a 20% gain, 30% gain, 40% gain, and they sell on that day and book a profit, and that's it. They have no intentions to be in a project long term. They have no intentions to see something through, and that's okay. I mean, that's their prerogative, right? But events of this kind, which are highly anticipated, like Shibarium was, they present a considerable shift in development of a crypto's ecosystem. Oftentimes turns out to be, in some people's eyes, a sell the news event. Now, for me and for many other people who I know in the SHIB ecosystem, we are looking at this as a long-term future, right? I want to see what SHIB looks like in 2025, especially in this next bull run and the bull run after that. I always say this, you don't have to pick a side here either. You can do both. You can have short-term trading bags, short-term trading wallets, but also have a wallet that is, meant to hold for a longer time period. That's what I do. And so again, this common investment saying buy the rumor, sell the news is one of the big reasons. Now, reason number 2 is this. Shibarium launched, but not without problems. All right. And we never want to just say that everything's great when it isn't, right? And that's never what you get here on the channel. But I'm going to be real with you here and tell you exactly what happened. I highlighted this a little bit in my previous video, but Shibarium, it launched yesterday, but it had some issues when it did. Now, the reason why they had their issues, I think you can look at it as a positive thing. So data from the blockchain scanner on Shibarium revealed that transactions on the protocol had been stalling, basically taking a long time to actually go through. The reason for that is a ton of people were using it all at once, and it wasn't fully stress tested in this capacity yet. So bad news, we still have some work to do with scaling, right? Good news is so many people wanted to use it, we have to figure out how we can scale it better, right? So in addition to the SHIB mainnet RPC, which should be accessible via this website, it's also not functioning properly, just given the amount of traffic that was coming through. Shytoshi's already put out a message, though, today. They're working with unification. They're putting this at the forefront, obviously, of everything they're doing, and they're going to figure this thing out. They're going to work to scale this to fit the masses, right? Technology is never perfect. It's never just rolled out, everything works. By the way, it's real easy to play Monday morning quarterback on the sidelines. It's real easy to take the stance, oh, look, they botched it again. Meanwhile, you have no idea how the technology even works. You have no idea what they're going through. Neither do I, by the way. But I'm not sitting there thinking like, oh my gosh, they can't figure this out. I know it's harder than it looks. We're talking about a new technology, something brand new, right? And scaling to millions of users. I know enough to say that that's not easy, right? And I also know enough to say all of these companies in blockchain right now, in crypto, they need time. Like we're still super, super early. We're still trying to figure it all out. But again, this wouldn't be a problem if people didn't care, if people didn't want to use the network. The fact that people are is, I think, the biggest opportunity to figure this thing out for the future, right? Because again, without people, without community, without without people using it, you can build whatever you want to use, but nobody cares. If nobody cares, then what do you have to show for it, right? So that's where we're at with Shibarium. And again, my previous video kind of highlighted that. So if you're just watching this one, make sure you go back and check out the other one, because I talked about my thoughts on Shytoshi as well, and his words earlier this morning. I appreciate everybody so much. Don't forget to hit the like button. And it was a pleasure bringing you guys up to speed on everything that went on here at the conference. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Peace.